Now, one of the area's largest Labor Day celebration events is underway in Newport News. It's Congressman Bobby Scott's 42nd annual Labor Day cookout. Hundreds of people, including many Virginia lawmakers, have stopped by so far. 13 News Now reporter Chanu Her is also there live tonight. Chanu.
Hey, good evening, David. Well, as you can see, things are starting to wrap up a little bit, but we have some people still sticking around and just mingling. Among the guests that were here tonight were Governor Ralph Northam, Senator Tim Kaine, and also the Attorney General Mark Herring. This is the 42nd annual Labor Day cookout here at Bobby Scott's house, which many here say they've been to in past years, but they like having the opportunity to have more intimate face-to-face time with lawmakers, and the officials feel the same, and it's a good way for them to kick off the campaign season.
And an opportunity where you can just talk and exchange views without having to pay a lot of money to attend a fundraiser. It's about the only other place you can have that opportunity.
Now, I was able to catch up with Senator Tim Kaine earlier today, and I will be here for the rest of the event. We'll have so much more on 13 News Now at 11 o'clock. Live in Newport News, Chanu Her, 13 News Now.